Have you ever wondered why some people are very intelligent and learn so well? Have you ever wanted to have the skills and knowledge to excel in life? If so, you're in the right place. In this animated video, we'll uncover the secrets to being smarter than others. We'll reveal strategies and tips that will help you improve your ability to learn, understand, and use knowledge in your daily life. Intelligence is something valuable that can make your whole life richer, and in this adventure, we're going to give you the right tools to make the most of it. If you're truly ready to unleash your intellectual potential and face challenges with attention and dedication, I invite you to embark on this transformative journey. Along the way, we will thoroughly explore 10 fundamental keys that will not only unlock your intellect, but also propel you to shine in any area you choose. This invitation is not just to watch, but to actively participate in this process of self-discovery and intellectual growth. Before moving on to number 1 of the Stoic lessons, subscribe to the channel for more valuable wisdom like this. Number 1. Practice patience. Practicing patience is very important for becoming smarter and wiser in life. In a world that values speed and urgency, being patient has become powerful, even if some people don't realize it. Patience means being able to wait calmly when faced with challenges, difficulties, or situations that don't go according to plan. It's the willingness to resist the urge to rush or get upset when things don't turn out the way we want right away. This part of intelligence is important in many areas of life. To learn new things and develop skills, you need to be patient with yourself. Learning takes time, and we don't always see results quickly. Patience helps us to follow the learning process, knowing that it takes a while to get really good at something. Solving complicated problems often requires time and thought, and impatience can lead to quick decisions and mistakes. Patience gives us the ability to think clearly and consider all the options before making important decisions. Patience is important for building and maintaining healthy relationships. It allows us to listen empathetically, understand others' points of view, and solve problems without reacting impulsively. Many valuable goals take time to achieve, and patience is crucial for maintaining focus and motivation over time. Demanding too much of ourselves can lead to tiredness and a lack of perseverance. Life, with its unexpected twists and turns and challenges, teaches us that patience is a very important quality. Patience helps us to remain calm in the face of difficulties, adapt to problems, and overcome obstacles with courage. This virtue is like a magical tool that aids us in personal growth, allowing us to become better people by understanding that changes usually occur gradually, and that it is crucial to have realistic expectations. Understanding the meaning of patience is essential. It's not about standing still, accepting everything without question, or giving up in the face of challenges. On the contrary, being patient involves persistence and determination, while recognizing that some things are not within our immediate control. By practicing patience, we are able to face life's challenges with serenity and calm. This, in turn, enables us to make more considered and wiser decisions. Thus, acting with patience not only helps us overcome adversity, but also sets us on a path of continuous personal development. The ability to deal with challenging situations in a calm and balanced way is a valuable tool for maturing and, in the end, becoming smarter and wiser than those who act impatiently. Therefore, cultivating patience is like planting the seeds to reap the fruits of wisdom throughout life. Number 2, set clear goals. Having defined goals is very important for becoming smarter and succeeding in different areas of life. When you set clear goals, you create a path to follow, motivate yourself, and have a purpose. These goals serve as targets to which you can dedicate yourself, helping you to direct your energy effectively and avoid distractions. Goals also help you measure progress. By breaking down large goals into smaller steps, you can keep track of your achievements and identify where you can adjust your approach. This keeps you accountable and on track. In addition, setting goals helps you prioritize your activities. With clear objectives, you can assess the importance of different tasks and distribute your time and resources appropriately. This organization is crucial for managing time and avoiding getting busy without making significant progress. Having clear goals also increases your motivation, as achieving objectives brings a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction. This positive feeling encourages you to keep up the effort, even in the face of challenges or difficulties. Setting clear goals can also help you solve problems more efficiently. When you face challenges, having well-defined goals makes it possible to analyze the situation effectively and find solutions to overcome the obstacles in your way. Imagine yourself starting a career with the clear objective of becoming a leader in the field of engineering. You have set specific goals, such as completing an engineering degree in 4 years, working for a leading company in the sector, gaining experience in technical projects, building a professional network, attending courses to improve your skills, and finally, becoming a leader in important projects. With these goals in mind, you have established a specific plan and timeline for your career. By focusing on each step towards achieving these goals, you ensure that your efforts are directed towards specific objectives, which helps you progress and measure your development in engineering, boosting your career. Setting clear goals is like drawing a map for your personal and professional growth. This map provides direction, focus, responsibility, and motivation, which are essential for development. By following this guide, you grow and become smarter, achieving success in various areas of life, such as work, school, friendships, and personal development. Having defined goals gives you a clear vision of what you want to achieve, enriching your intelligence and propelling you on the journey to realizing your objectives. Therefore, by taking the time to reflect and outline your goals, you are taking significant steps towards personal growth and achieving your dreams. Number 3. Learn from experience. Learning from what happens is one of the most important things you can do to get smarter and grow as a person. Every single thing that happens, whether good or bad, has a lesson that we can learn from. How you draw knowledge and wisdom from these experiences makes a big difference to how smart you become and how much you grow as a person. One of the first things you learn from experiences is that not succeeding is not always a bad thing. Sometimes, when things don't work out, that's when you learn the most important things. Instead of being sad when something doesn't work out, it's a chance to look at what happened and understand what went wrong and why. Thinking about what you could have done differently helps you always grow. On the other hand, when things go well, we also have things to learn. Instead of just being happy, think about what you did to succeed. What decisions, things you did, or strategies helped you achieve something good? Thinking about successes helps you do more good things in other parts of your life too. Another important thing is to adapt. The world is always changing, so what worked before may not be good now. If you are willing to change your ways of doing things based on what you learn from experiences, you will continue to learn and grow. The desire to discover new things is super important in this process. Always be open to learning more. Ask questions, explore, see things in different ways, and listen to what others have to say. The more curious and open you are, the more you'll learn from everything that happens. Let's think about you, a gardening enthusiast. You've put a lot of time and effort into cultivating an incredible garden, choosing the plants carefully and planning everything down to the smallest detail. However, when the garden is almost at its peak of beauty, a pest appears and threatens to destroy your plants. At first, you may feel discouraged, thinking that you haven't managed to look after the garden as well as you had hoped. However, when you take a closer look at what happened, you realize that several factors contributed to the problem, such as not having considered certain harmful insects and not being flexible enough to deal with unforeseen events in the garden. Instead of giving up, you choose to learn from this experience. Ask yourself important questions such as why certain plants were more susceptible to pests and how can I better prepare for similar situations in the future. By asking yourself these questions and answering them, you learn a lot about how to improve your gardening skills and avoid similar problems. This shows that even when things don't go according to plan, you can still learn a lot if you're open to improving and growing. And remember, learning from experiences is not limited to what happens in your garden. You can also learn a lot by paying attention to the life stories, advice, and experiences that other gardening enthusiasts share. This information is invaluable and can help you better understand the peculiarities of cultivation. Learning from our experiences is crucial to becoming wiser and understanding the world around us. Whether a situation is positive or challenging, there is always a valuable lesson to learn and become more experienced in. In this way, by keeping an active mind, thinking, adapting, being curious, and learning from others, we naturally become more skillful and wiser gardeners. Imagine life as a big book full of stories and lessons where every day is a new page. Being curious means wanting to know more, asking questions, and exploring the world around us. This not only helps us to understand things better, but also prepares us to face challenges and seize opportunities. Therefore, taking every event as a unique chance to learn something new is a wonderful way to build up a lifetime's baggage of knowledge, making us smarter and better prepared for whatever lies ahead. Number 4, keep an open and ready mind. It's very important to keep an open mind and be ready to learn in order to outsmart others. This helps you to always learn, adapt to change, and understand the world around you. Always leave the door to learning and exploration open. When you keep an open mind and are willing to see things in different ways, you become a person who is always learning and knows many different opinions and experiences. Being open-minded means that you can think about what you believe and be open to ideas and points of view that are different from your own. This doesn't mean that you should let go of your ideas or principles. It's more about evaluating them fairly and being open to growth and change. When you keep an open mind, you're ready to listen to others without being judgmental right away. This makes it easier to learn and work together because you are willing to understand and consider different ideas. What's more, an open mind helps you adapt better to situations that are always changing. In a world that is always changing, it is very important to be able to adapt and learn quickly. People who get stuck in fixed ideas and don't want to consider new things often fall behind. The desire to discover new things is also very important for keeping an open mind. Ask why and how to motivate yourself to explore the world and better understand things you find interesting. This constant curiosity makes you look for answers and increase what you know. Let's imagine that you are on a journey to be a person who understands and respects others very much. To achieve this, you strive to be an empathetic person every day, not only by talking, but also by doing things. Let's say you're part of a group doing a project in a company, and you have a colleague called John, who sometimes struggles to finish tasks. Instead of just criticizing or judging him, you choose to be empathetic. Start by asking John how he feels and what he thinks about the work and the tasks. You really listen and try to understand why he's having difficulties. You see that Michael is feeling pressured and stressed. Instead of just giving advice, talk honestly about what you believe. You realize that John needs support and suggest that you work together to find ways to overcome his difficulties. In this way, you not only improve your friendship with John, but also show empathy and sincerity in your actions. To broaden your horizons, you make the exciting decision to get involved with different cultures, mindsets, and exciting experiences. By taking part in social events, you not only have fun, but also have the opportunity to talk to people who have different opinions and values to your own, learning a lot from these enriching exchanges. This journey of discovery and learning makes you a more confident and understanding person, able to deal with various situations in everyday life. Keeping an open mind is a magic key to further enriching your intellect and becoming a more intelligent person than others. This positive thinking not only enables you to learn continuously, but also enables you to adapt to change and develop a deep understanding of the vast world around you. Always keeping the door to learning and exploration open is like paving the way for exciting new adventures where curiosity is your compass. Therefore, each new experience is a unique opportunity for growth, becoming an essential ingredient in the recipe for becoming an increasingly smarter person who is prepared to face the challenges that life has in store. Number 5. Ask questions. Asking questions is a very valuable skill that can help you become smarter and wiser. This skill is not only important for learning new things, but also has a big impact on the way you grow as a person and succeed in life. When you get used to asking questions all the time, it feeds your natural curiosity and helps keep your mind open. You become more willing to explore new ideas, question your own ideas, and think differently. This attitude not only turns you into someone who is always learning, but also makes you more adaptable and able to face challenges and surprises. In addition, asking questions improves your ability to look at situations and problems from different angles. This makes your thinking more critical because you need to analyze the information you have and make well-informed decisions. By doing this, you avoid falling into thinking traps and don't make errors of judgment. It's also important to realize how asking questions can make your relationships, both personal and professional, richer. It shows that you are genuinely interested in the opinions and experiences of others, which can improve the quality of your ties and make communication more effective. In addition, asking questions can be a very good way of solving problems. When you're facing a challenge, asking specific questions can help you break down the problem into smaller parts, which leads to creative solutions. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you become someone who actively seeks solutions, and asking questions all the time pushes you towards always learning and growing. This strengthens your ability to make decisions on your own and understand more about yourself, helping you to live a more meaningful life. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you don't fully understand something or are facing a challenge, don't hesitate to ask. Remember that the journey to being smarter and wiser begins with a simple question. What would you like to discover and learn today? Finally, asking questions all the time pushes you in the direction of always learning and growing. This strengthens your ability to make decisions on your own and understand more about yourself, helping you to live a more meaningful life. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where you don't fully understand something or are facing a challenge, don't hesitate to ask. Remember that the journey to being smarter and wiser begins with a simple question. What would you like to discover and learn today? Let's imagine you're working on an important project in your company and a complicated problem arises. The project is going well, but you're having trouble organizing your time and resources. Instead of worrying and trying to solve everything yourself, you decide to ask, how can I better organize my schedule to make sure the project is finished on time? Is there a way to divide up the work in a way that helps team members do better? Maybe I need to ask colleagues for advice to see if they have any suggestions on how to deal with this situation. By asking these questions, you not only show that you are confident in looking for solutions, but you also explore different ways of looking at the problem. This can bring new ideas, different approaches, and, in the end, help you solve the problem more efficiently. Number 6, maintain a growth mindset. Having a growth mindset is very important. It means believing that you can always learn and improve throughout your life. This happens when you truly believe that, with effort, learning, and persistence, your skills, knowledge, and awareness can naturally get better. Having this mindset helps you to see challenges and difficulties as chances to learn, rather than avoiding things that might be difficult. You face these things with determination and courage, understanding that making mistakes is part of learning, and doesn't mean you're bad at something. Having this mindset also encourages you to be innovative and use the skills you already have. This can include learning new things, exploring different subjects, and getting better at what you already do. It's important to be open to hearing suggestions that will help you improve. You see it as a chance to learn and grow, not as something that makes you feel bad about yourself. Understanding what other people think is valuable, and you know that you can gain wisdom and knowledge from the people around you. Let's imagine you're a young person studying and trying to grow in your career. One day, you receive the grade for an important test, and you don't pass. Instead of being sad and discouraged, you decide to see this as a chance to learn and improve. Instead of giving up or avoiding the subject, you decide to understand what you did wrong and what you need to improve. You make a new study plan, look for things that will help you learn better, and work harder to get smarter in that subject. By having a growth mindset, you not only overcome the mistake, but you also get better at your skills. You become more confident in your studies and work, and the initial mistake turns into an important lesson. You use this way of thinking in everything in life and end up achieving more success in the future. Adopting this way of thinking is great for setting challenging goals and working towards them. Instead of thinking about bad things or doubting yourself, focus on actions to overcome obstacles. Keeping this positive mindset requires a willingness to try new things, getting out of your comfort zone, face challenges without fear of the unknown, learning from each attempt, even if something doesn't go as planned. By facing difficulties head-on, you discover your ability to go beyond what you imagined, achieving incredible things. The road to success becomes an exciting journey, full of thrilling discoveries and achievements. And look, there's a letter here that many people have read in order to overcome life's adversities and armor their minds. Click on the first comment and read the short letter to understand how it can help you. Number 7, cultivate concentration. Training your attention is another very important aspect of being smarter than others. In today's fast-paced world, being able to focus your attention on a single thing or thought is becoming increasingly difficult, but it is very valuable. Attention is like the door that opens to learning and understanding deep things. It lets you get completely involved in a thing, project or problem, which helps you understand difficult things and find creative ways to solve problems. If attention isn't there, your mind gets a bit messy, like a jigsaw puzzle without all the pieces, and it's hard to see the whole picture. To train your attention, think about these strategies. Mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness meditation is a practice that helps train your mind to stay present and focused. Looking at your thoughts without judgment and bringing your attention back to your breath or to a specific point helps improve your ability to concentrate. Set clear goals. Clearly stating what you want to achieve in any task or project helps you stay focused on the most important parts and not get distracted. Avoid distractions. Seeing what can distract you where you are and doing things to reduce these distractions is important. This could be turning off notifications on your devices, finding a place to work, or choosing specific times to concentrate. Prioritize one task at a time. Doing too many things at once can distract your attention and make you less productive. Instead, try to focus on one task at a time until it's done. Do deep work. Deep work is when you devote uninterrupted time to tasks that require a lot of attention and effort to think about. Take regular breaks. Even though it's important to pay attention for a long time, it's good to give your mind a break from time to time. Short breaks can help you rest your mind and avoid getting too tired. Exercise. Regular exercise has been proven to improve how the brain works and help maintain attention. Exercise increases the blood flow to the brain and releases things that help maintain focus. Eat well and sleep well. Eating good food and getting enough sleep are important for paying attention. Eating a balanced diet and sleeping well will help you have a clearer mind. Be patient. Learning to pay attention takes time. Be patient with yourself and understand that being distracted or thinking about other things is normal. With time and practice, your ability to pay attention will improve. Stay curious. Continuing to find what you're doing interesting helps keep your attention. When you find something interesting, it's easier for your brain to concentrate. Developing and improving your ability to concentrate is a really excellent way to improve your intelligence and stand out positively from others. To achieve this, you need to practice and be disciplined, which means dedicating time and effort on a regular basis. However, the benefits resulting from this training are so valuable that they make all the effort worthwhile. By training your ability to concentrate, you not only improve your productivity by becoming more efficient in your daily tasks, but you also improve your ability to better understand the things around you. What's more, an improved ability to concentrate allows you to solve problems more easily, facing life's challenges more effectively. In this way, by developing this skill, you prepare yourself more solidly to face the various challenges that life presents, while at the same time taking advantage of opportunities to learn and grow continuously. Therefore, investing in improving concentration is like cultivating a super powerful tool for success and for becoming increasingly capable of facing life's adventures. Number 8. Stimulate curiosity. Developing the desire to discover new things is like turning on the light of thought. Think of the will to discover as a compass that guides you through the vast places of knowledge. When you always maintain this desire to discover, you become someone who is always ready to find answers, and this is one of the keys to being smarter than others. Imagine you're a university student learning about history in class. Your professor talks about an ancient subject that you've never heard of before. Instead of just listening and accepting what the teacher says, you start to show interest. During the lesson, you ask questions about why and what happened in that ancient story. You ask why ancient people acted in a certain way, and even question how this might have affected the world today. Your desire to find out doesn't stop there. After class, you start reading more books and things on the subject. You search the internet and talk to other people to learn even more about this ancient history. The result is that you not only understand the subject better, but also come to see history in a broader way, understanding what it means in our lives today. Your desire to discover has taken you on an adventure of knowledge, making your way of thinking bigger and smarter in order to understand the world around you and how to relate to it. The desire to discover makes you ask why and how, instead of just accepting things the way they are. It inspires you to explore new things, question ideas that seem right, and doubt things that everyone thinks. With every question, with every search for knowledge, you are making your mind grow. Through the desire to discover, we find incredible things in the world, from the secrets of space to the mysteries of people's bodies and minds. But it's not just gathering information, it's really understanding. The desire to discover takes you beyond the basics and helps you connect ideas that seem to have nothing to do with each other. To develop the desire to explore new things, it's interesting to start by observing the world around you with a fresh perspective, as if it were the first time you were seeing everything. Doing so provides opportunities to ask questions about things that may seem unfamiliar, and seeking answers to these questions can be an exciting way to learn. In addition, immersing yourself in books that cover a variety of topics can further expand your understanding of the world. By getting to know different cultures, you discover how people live in different ways and learn to appreciate diversity. Always be ready to live new experiences, because that's where many discoveries happen. Remember, the desire to discover is like a spark that lights the fire of knowledge, and by nurturing it, you are taking the first step towards becoming more experienced and knowledgeable than others. Number 9. Expanding your knowledge and intellect. Expanding what you know and your intelligence by reading a lot is a very important step. Reading lots of books is like opening the door to a treasure trove full of knowledge, experiences, and ideas. When you read, you travel to different places and can learn from what many people from different generations and cultures already know. Reading is like a ticket that takes you to the wisdom of ancient times. Books have many subjects, from science and history to ideas about life and invented stories. Every page is a chance to learn, think, and see the world in a new way. Whether it's understanding complicated things about physics or exploring feelings in a story, reading gets your mind working and makes you smarter. In addition, reading improves the words you know and your speaking and writing skills, which are important for communicating well and expressing your ideas. It also makes you imagine things, be creative, and think critically. It lets you see the world in different ways and understand how other people live. Many very intelligent people and important leaders in history read a lot, learning and getting ideas from books. If you follow their example, you can find out more about what you can do and get a head start. Reading a lot is not just a habit, but a way to open your mind and learn more. To start enjoying reading, first make a list of books on different subjects. It can be about things you like, such as science, art, history, business, and many other cool topics. The important thing is to have different books on your list so that you can learn new things and see the world in different ways. When you have your list ready, set aside a little time every day or every week to read. This time is special. It's when you stop for a while and think about the stories and teachings of the books you've chosen. Take the opportunity to understand the new things you're reading. To get even more out of reading, consider joining book clubs or groups where people talk about what they're reading. It helps to talk to people who like the same things as you and to talk about what you've read. Not only can you tell them what you thought, but you can also hear what others think. It's a great way to discover new books and pick up tips from other readers who love to read. We live in a world full of incredible information, and a great way to stand out and stay in the know is to read a lot. Reading fills your head with incredible things from books and ideas, making you smarter than others. It's like a magical journey to imaginary places or an adventure in the real world through words. So to become an even cooler person and learn lots of interesting things, it's important to explore different types of books. It could be a book about animals, funny stories, exciting adventures, or even how the things around us work. The more variety of books you read, the more knowledge you'll gain. It's like having a superpower that makes your mind grow and become full of wisdom. So dive into books and discover a whole world of cool things to learn. Number 10. Share what you learn. Sharing what you learn is a powerful way to get smarter and help society grow. It's not just about learning things for yourself, it's about creating a learning effect that inspires others to do the same. When you share what you've learned, you solidify what you know about the subject. Teaching or explaining something to other people makes you organize your ideas and present them in a way that is easy to understand. This deepens what you know and helps you remember the information better. As the saying goes, teaching is like learning twice. What's more, sharing your knowledge can lead to interesting conversations and an exchange of ideas. When you talk about what you've learned, you often get useful feedback and different points of view that can make you understand even more. It's a collaborative way of learning that can lead to new discoveries and insights. Sharing what you know also has a positive social side. By helping others learn and grow, you make a positive difference in their lives. You can inspire them to follow their own interests or overcome difficulties. This can be very rewarding and motivate them to keep learning. What's more, sharing your experiences can make you an expert in the field in which you excel. This can open doors to things like giving lectures, writing articles or books, or even teaching. Your willingness to share what you know can lead to professional opportunities and recognition. In today's connected world, sharing knowledge has become simpler than ever. You can do this using various means, such as blogs, social networks, podcasts, or public speaking. These mediums give you the chance to reach a lot of people and influence people from different places. Remember that sharing isn't about showing off or seeking approval. It's about really wanting to help others learn and develop. Whether it's explaining something complicated, sharing life experiences, or giving useful advice, being willing to share what you've learned can be an incredible force for good. Sharing what we learn is a powerful practice that not only solidifies our own understanding, but also connects us to meaningful conversations, makes it possible to help others, and perhaps boost our career progress. This action is not just a detail, but a fundamental part of the continuous process of learning and personal growth. By sharing our knowledge, we contribute to an enriching exchange of ideas and experiences, creating an atmosphere where everyone can learn from each other. The opportunity to share what we know becomes a window for the multiplication of knowledge. Imagine how a small ray of sunshine can illuminate a dark room. In the same way, by sharing what we learn, we illuminate the minds of those around us. This exchange not only enriches our own lives, but also contributes to the growth and prosperity of the community around us. By sharing, we build bridges of understanding and solidarity, strengthening the bonds between people. So taking the chance to share what we know not only makes our own learning journey more meaningful, but also positively transforms the lives of those around us. This simple but powerful practice not only benefits ourselves, but also creates a web of collaborative learning that enriches everyone. So by sharing your knowledge, you not only light your own path, but you also help light the path of others, contributing to an environment where everyone can grow and flourish together. Having patience is something very valuable that helps a lot with your intelligence and general well-being. It enables you to deal with things in life in a calm and resilient way, making you grow as a person and understand things more deeply. When you're looking to be smarter and wiser in life, remember that patience is a constant friend on this journey, guiding you to greater success and a more fulfilled life. We have learned that curiosity is like the spark that lights the fire of knowledge, that reading gives us access to the wisdom of the greatest thinkers, and that keeping an open mind makes us richer and allows us to always evolve. We have learned over time that when we devote our attention to something, we are able to delve deeper into the issues that really matter. This means focusing on something in a special way, which allows us to understand it better and absorb more information about it. Similarly, we have discovered that asking questions is a wonderful way to expand our understanding of the world around us. Asking questions is not only a way of seeking answers, but also a way of exploring the unknown and discovering new things. In addition, we realize the importance of setting clear goals on our journey. Imagine goals as points on a map, indicating where we want to go. Having goals not only gives us a clear direction, but also a purpose for what we do. This creates a path that we follow, guiding us towards personal growth and the realization of our goals. Experience, as a valuable teacher, has taught us that sharing knowledge is an incredible practice. When we share what we know, we not only enrich our own lives, but we also contribute to the enrichment of those around us. This exchange of knowledge creates a learning network where everyone has something valuable to offer. In our journey of continuous learning, we also embrace the idea that we can always grow and learn more. This means that the journey of knowledge never ends, and every day is a new opportunity to learn something new. Finally, we understand the importance of patience. Patience means continuing to try, even when things are difficult, and this helps us achieve success over time. So, by applying these learnings to our daily lives, we build a solid path towards growth, understanding, and personal fulfillment. And the Stoics know this fulfillment along with overcoming addictions. Click on the video on the screen and watch it now.